Mop brought us Healy Balls. Warlords brings us Ultra Healy Balls. Oh, yeah. Looking for more UBRS. Come on, I have the key. Let's go. Let's raid that stuff. Anyway, hello again, all this Eatmopie, and the new and improved Upper Blackrock Spire UBRS for you old schoolers is freaking good. It's really good. It's long and good, and they did a really good job with this dungeon. It's hard enough that you have to be careful. It's long enough that it feels nostalgic, and the fights are similar enough to the old ones. All the bosses are pretty much in the same place as they were before. There's an extra one here and there, but it feels good. They did a good job. Like, normally I don't say that they did a good job when they try and bring back old dungeons. I didn't really like Shadowfang Keep. I didn't really like, I don't know, it didn't feel as good. I mean, I like that they changed it and made it newer, but this feels good. This is like the ultimate of vanilla nostalgia right here, is UBRS. Really spent a lot of time in here trying to get my dungeon sets, in lower Spire I got the key. Really awesome stuff, and I think they did good. Now, obviously, this is a very long instance, so I'm not going to show you the whole thing. This is actually the third boss, and yeah, it's exactly how it is in Live WoW, only newer, updated, and level 100 with some new abilities and things like that. But for the most part, it's very similar. Very, very similar. And yeah, it was good stuff. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. Now, they also have a heroic version of this, and I can't even imagine how painful that's going to be, because this took well over an hour to do this random dungeon, and that was with no wiping. We did a good job. We had a good group. Healer had been through here before, and it was nice. This was my first time in there, so what you're seeing is me just guessing what to do on fights and trying to learn mechanics, because mechanics will kill you, currently at least, if you're not careful. So, but this fight was fairly easy and long. It just went on and on. It took 10 straight minutes. It was at least 10 minutes from start to finish of this battle, which is a little crazy for a normal mode, but it's nostalgic. It feels good. Feels like the old days. Anyway, now you may think that this looks kind of easy, and it is kind of easy because I'm playing a bear tank, and they're a little bit crazy OP right now. They just buffed bear form by like 200% from what it is in Live WoW right now, and yeah, we won, and those guys just run away. They buffed it a lot, and it's kind of crazy. So that was a 620 item level piece, I believe, or 615. Anyway, that's the pre-heroic gear. Yeah, I'm not sure what item level you need to get into heroics. I think it's like 600, and the pre-made that you start out with is like 580 at level 100. So you guys with heroic level gear right now, you're not going to get any gear the whole time you're leveling up. Literally. You're going to get nothing that you need. So it's not until like 88 that you start getting like 560 pieces. And I mean, my monk's item level right now I think is 569 or 570. I haven't played him in a long time, so not going to get very much gear while you level. It's just going to be one of those things. Anyway, that was Beast, and that was Son of Beast, actually. He's just a tiny guy, but he has the exact same abilities as the original Beast. He has the fear. He has the charge that knocks the tank the first person that pulls him way far away. But as a bear, I have a charge, so it didn't phase me at all. As a brewmaster, I don't have a charge anymore because they took it away, and that kind of mechanic would really suck. Yeah, bitter. I'm still bitter about it. Very bitter. These big guys right here hit pretty hard. A lot of them can be stunned. A lot of these mobs can be stunned, interrupted, and they need to be. Even in normal mode, which is great. I love it. It's awesome. I've actually had some fun wipes. Not in UBRS. I did really good in UBRS. The first time I went in here, I was not on my druid, and it was painful. But that was weeks ago, and they've tuned it and things like that. So yeah, I said it's a trap, and guess what? It was a trap. I didn't know that. I just assumed it. And this guy, basically all you have to do is stand in the middle. Yeah, because his flame breath goes to one side or the other. Then he flies around and he drops a bunch of ads, and you just have to avoid the stuff. We had a few people that die, but it's really not a hard fight, other than you can fall off the edge. I'm pretty sure you can fall off the edge. Yeah. Anyway, dragons. So when I did come in here on my Brewmaster, we never even killed the first boss. I was a level 92. They scaled my level and gear up, and I was super squishy. It was so bad. And the group I had was bad as well. So, and when somebody left, that ruined everything, because the looking for more queue was not working at the time. So they've added level 100 pre-made since then. I haven't been in here on a Brewmaster yet, but the bear tank is really, really strong. Now, Death Knights are really strong too. Blood DKs are like, they're even more ridiculous than they are right now in live as far as their survivability. They're really, really strong. But I feel pretty awesome on my druid right now. Monk, not so much, as you guys have seen in some of my other videos. But anyway, I'm going to skip ahead to the last boss because it is full of epicness. You'll just see the surrounding room. They're right in the middle of the Blackrock Mountain. Now, the whole premise of this dungeon is some of the warlords made their way to Blackrock Mountain in order to storm Stormwind. They're going to siege Stormwind, and we're stopping them from that. Now, Horde are they're in the same boat. We're kind of getting along, sort of, a little bit, in order to take out the bad guys. That's what happens every other expansion. But there's still lots of war between Horde and Alliance. Anyway, this is Warlord Zeta. I don't know how you say it, but she has this is a pretty easy fight. Really, I mean, compared to some of the other fights in here, this is pretty easy. The trash is probably the hardest thing, and I think that's great that they did that, because in the old days, the trash was always the hardest thing. It wasn't the boss fights, it was the trash. Other than, well, I guess there was a point when the last boss was difficult because he had the disorienting conflagration or whatever it was, and that messed with you. But anyway, she's doing a whirlwind right now. You can see her animation isn't quite in. It's beta. Beta is beta. And people were just standing in it, taking it. Also, the dragons fly around, and they will pick random places on the board and shoot fire out in an AoE cone, and you want to kind of watch out for that. Some ads come too. Now, they should have the fire hurt the ads, and it doesn't seem like it does, which is a shame, because that would add some extra awesomeness to it. For having a good tank, they can keep the ads in the fire. But which is what I was kind of trying to do, just to see if it would do that, but it wasn't. It didn't work. And yeah, that's really about it. I mean, that's it for the fight. There's no more mechanics than that. She does her spin, and there's things to watch out for. But the big thing is, when you look down, you see the lava in Blackrock Mountain, and it's awesome. It's nostalgia, and they did a good job with this instance. They did a really good job, and I like it. I don't want to say it's my favorite, because the one with the train that I can't remember the name of it yet was pretty damn good too, and that's pretty hard. Normal modes, not even heroic. This is normal. Heroic will be something special. I'm kind of excited about it. Now, they're not done tuning, and DPS isn't You know, nobody knows their DPS rotations unless they play a lot. There's a lot of people that are playing classes they'd never played before. Obviously, I've played a druid for years and years and have a pretty good grasp of how to do what, and I've been playing on the beta, so I know how to, you know, stay alive and use my abilities in the most efficient manner. So that's what happens when you play a class a lot. But anyway, that's really it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello on my Facebook. The link is in the description. And yeah, make sure you leave some comments. Let me know what you think about UBRS. Let me know if you have any nostalgia feelings that I didn't clarify on, because pretty much everything there is here, other than, yeah, there's a boss in the Leroy Jenkins room too. It's just not quite the same. I don't think there's eggs. But anyway, that's it. This is Eatmopie. I'll see ya.